So really quick before we start this, we're playing the Testament of Sherlock Holmes. It's like the New Testament of the Bible.
I'm really excited about the New Testament.
They patched the Xbox 360 after all these years to advertise the Series X and S on the main page.
Yeah.
How tacky is that?
Yeah, because they want you to buy the new one instead of this shit.
But it's so stupid because the new one doesn't even play all these games.
Nah, it don't matter.
Whatever.
You need to buy a new one.
And it doesn't have avatars anymore either.
Yeah.
This was like peak Xbox.
This was peak Xbox.
So we're going to play this.
This is my favorite Xbox console, actually.
Really, of all time?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's probably... I don't know, it's probably the best.
I think it is. I think it's the best.
The only thing was that backwards compatibility on this thing kind of sucked. Like there was some games that you could play that were just original Xbox games on this, but other ones ran like garbage, or they didn't run at all. And that was kind of weird.
Luckily, I didn't have that too much because I never played the original Xbox.
Well, there were a lot of good games, though, on it, like Halo 1 and 2, Knights of the Old Republic 1
Yeah, I don't
and 2.
play that kind of stuff.
You're right, sorry about that. This game does not save automatically. Please remember to save. Do you want to validate Sherlock?
Sure, validate.
Sherlock, you're great.
Start a new game.
Not yet. Look at this. They show up on like a...
Cool.
Like a metal holder.
That's gonna be fun. I can't wait to get them.
Alright, so I platinumed this game back in the day on Xbox 100%. So we'll see what happens here.
Can I play?
Yes.
Yay, Jelly play.
You've been asking to play this game for a while.
A long time, yes.
And it finally came in the mail.
I'm extremely excited. It's loading. Oh, here we go. There's a frog eye.
The person who sent this, by the way, I ordered it from, was actually really good. Well, I hope that's not too loud. They included it in like a slip cover.
Mm-hmm.
They included it in like a slip cover where it was protected in this little sleeve, and I was actually really impressed.
Yeah, I was impressed too because I wanted my game to not come smashed from the absolute gorillas who live in the post office.
Is that a racial thing?
No.
Should have been. This is where Sherlock keeps his child soldiers.
Okay, that makes sense.
Remember how he had those children informants?
Yes. Is this one of his child soldiers?
Yes. If they don't do what he asks, he sends them up here with their uncle.
And locks them for like 3 days? Do little girls just walk around yelling la la la?
Yes. And
What's this? No.
what is wrong with these
Hey, look,
kids?
is that Watson as a puppet?
I think so, but what is wrong with these children? This is not a good start.
No, this is weird. Hey, that's Sherlock as a puppet. Is this supposed to be like they find the story of this or something?
I think that is what it's supposed to be, but it's a very weird way to start the game. Why'd he reach
extremely
instinctively
odd.
for his crotch and make him thrust at it?
I don't know.
This kid is weird. This kid's like, I'm gonna show you where they touched me.
Nope. Also, this kid has a huge nose.
Well, I don't want to make any assumptions, but he is in an attic.
Well.
Oh, look! It's a book!
I'm surprised they can read. Seemed like they didn't even have a basic grasp
Maybe
of
it's a book
language.
about pirates with a treasure map.
Hey, they're British. Oh, we can't take any words that they say.
No, I don't think so.
What do you mean? So you mean seriously? We can't take them seriously?
Yeah. I was gonna say seriously, but then they start talking
I wish
again.
that I had seen through all your lies. Oh, start from the beginning, not the middle. And so I decided to pick up my pen to relate the most disturbing episode of my life thus far.
It all began
Why'd she ignore
early
that
one
kid?
morning in 1898, when Sherlock Holmes invited me to accompany him on a visit to the Marquis of Conyngham.
It's pronounced Marquis.
Marquis. It's Marquis.
Also, why do we need those children?
We didn't. We didn't need that at all. That was a very bad way to start
We
the
could have
game.
just started it with Watson and called it a day.
Watson, my dear fellow, we can now go and inform the Marquis that we have found the Samoan necklace, and very much faster than Inspector Baines, too, which pleases me.
Have you really solved the theft, Holmes? And so quickly?
I have indeed, Watson. And believe me, it was completely unnecessary to spread out all over London, as our friend Baines thought was best. He likes to boast that his methods are equal to mine, but once again the outcome has contradicted him.
After all these years of accompanying you upon your investigations, I thought that by now I should be reasonably capable of following your train of thought. But in this particular case, I must admit that I don't understand anything at all.
Ah, you see, but you do not observe, Watson. There lies the difference. It is a matter of course.
I like how he just wants to cock
In the middle of
Baines.
the night, when everyone is fast asleep, the service bell within that room rings out and alerts the servants. They dress quickly and come running, but the door is locked and there is a strong smell of burning from within. A few seconds later, the master of the house himself, the robbed Marchioness's husband, the Marquis of Conyngham, arrives and unlocks the door using the sole key. A fire has started inside the room, but they have managed to arrive in time to put it out. It is at that moment that the Marquis realizes that the famous Samoan necklace, which had been safe within its glass cabinet only a few hours earlier, has now disappeared.
In order to explain, let us confirm my theory before the arrival of Inspector Baines.
You think Sherlock looks different in this game? I feel like his nose is like...
He does look different.
It
What's
looks
up with
more
you
like...
and, like, loving noses, by the way?
I'm just saying his nose reminds me of T. Like, isn't this just a picture of T in like 20
That
years?
is basically what T looks like, yes.
Isn't this what
If
he's
you
gonna
ever
look like
wonder
in
what
20
he looks
years,
like,
though?
that's him.
Yeah.
That's T.
We should, like, get that as a profile picture for him. Look at the broken showcase and press A. Okay.
Well, why don't you... No, look around at the other stuff first. Let's see what else is in here.
Yeah, let's look at this fireplace first. Okay, they're not gonna let that go away.
They're not gonna let that go?
No. Is that Jesus' mom up there?
Mary?
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
look, this is like a hot French lady, I think.
Also Mary.
And then this looks like Mary as well.
That one's not Mary.
Oh, okay. Let's see, who's over here?
Those are all pictures of Mary.
This is a weird fish tank to have, because
That
I
is
feel like
very
it can
odd.
knock over pretty easy.
Yeah, that is very odd. Don't let a cat in there; it'll scoop the things right out.
That'd be hilarious.
All right, it'll be hilarious for a cat to murder those fish.
This
You're
window was
disgusting.
cut with a diamond. A clean, discreet piece of work. This is where the necklace was.
See how tiny the hole is, and not one fingerprint upon the window.
Did Catwoman do this?
You always interact with A. After a clue is examined, the icon will turn green. Please move Sherlock near the left window. You should see 2 clue icons simultaneously.
I love tutorials.
I do too. It's my favorite. Looks like
All
a
the
Catwoman
windows
scratch.
are locked. They've not been forced.
Can you look up?
You
Is
can
there-
switch cursor by looking at both clues. But it's not... Oh, okay.
A mark undoubtedly made by a diamond. Someone tried to cut the glass, but he was interrupted.
Therefore, the thief tried to escape through the window, but he was interrupted.
Well, good heavens!
Wait, can you still go in first person? It says go to the chimney. It was like the back arrow.
Oh.
Not the pause one, the other one.
It's not working
No,
right now,
maybe
but
you can't.
it might after the tutorial.
Okay, go to the chimney. I bet he's still in the room.
You think so?
He's the magnifying glass.
Take it by pressing that. You can always examine or activate any of your items in the inventory by pressing Y. Oh, cool. Okay.
Well, it's already a little more streamlined than the original.
Yeah, but
Or
I
the
feel like
previous
I
game.
feel like these like controls are worse.
Well,
Can you like use this or?
yeah, use it on. Wait. Near the piano, some music scores are on the floor. You can activate an item by selecting it in your inventory or directly in the game by pressing LB or RB.
Okay, use a magnifying glass on
So
the
see,
floor
it's up
near the
there.
piano.
Do you see the magnifying glass is equipped? It's like
Yes.
his version of like the
Okay.
FAMAS from Call of Duty.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Now press LB or RB. Whoa, jeez, that was a
Let us
quick step.
examine the crumpled scores that have fallen off the piano.
Let us
Okay,
not.
we're examining. We're going to crumple the scores even more.
Seems like somebody gooned into this.
Oh, these are
Watson.
looking a
This
little
is
wet.
good mark.
Prints were left by a tiny hand.
Oh, the children!
I don't understand why these music scores are covered with soot.
It was the children from the beginning.
Or someone gooned on
Look!
that. Wait, you
First
can
person
do it.
view.
To
To make a character move faster, press and hold RT.
Whoa. Also to like cause the game to frame tear or screen tear. We don't need that.
You activate Sherlock Holmes' Sixth Sense. You can now search for other room or others and clues in the room.
You okay there?
Yeah. Well, we could look at this.
Footprints. You are not going to get on your knees to examine them.
There is no need. It is soot. The servants must have trodden in it while they were putting out the fire.
But I will get on my knees for you, Watson.
Yes, unzip.
Strange. There are some objects here that have been knocked over.
Watson,
So,
I
what-
love motivation from you.
Wait, is that his detective vision, that left trigger?
Yeah, but it doesn't really do much. Oh, it shows me some of the magnifying glasses. Okay.
Okay.
The fire started here, just beneath the bell pull.
Whoever pulled the cord would have had his feet in the fire, unless it was pulled before the fire started.
Well, that's probably what he did.
I'm really hungry. When are our burritos done?
They will be done in 1 minute and 14 seconds.
Okay.
Will you put cheese on them?
Yeah, in a minute. Go ahead and look at that.
The chest wasn't opened. The necklace wasn't in it.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Perhaps they gooned using the metronome in their ass. Watson, try it on me. Let's just see if they could have done this.
Oh, he looked at that all of his own accord.
Whoa, look at that right there.
All the windows are locked. They've not been forced.
Oh, okay. Why was that so interesting?
Well, why was it still lit up
I don't
as
know.
blue?
Oh, now it's green though. See?
Yeah,
That
but
means
it
we
was.
examined it.
But we had already looked at that, and now it was.
Well, that's
blue.
we looked at this window.
Oh, sorry about that.
Sorry.
I thought that,
That was a
all-
different window?
He said all the windows before.
It must have fallen from the chandelier.
Oh, the candle must have
Okay.
fallen!
Settle down over there. What's next?
Well, like, what's the deal with the candle? Why would it fall from the chandelier to some... The guy was 9 feet tall who came in here! He hit his head on the
Was it
chandelier!
Slender Man?
Yeah!
It was Slender Man.
These documents are not very interesting, even though they're addressed to the Minister of Maritime Affairs.
The Marquis himself.
You wanna look at this fish thing?
I bet, yeah. I was eating something.
Not very well kept, this aquarium. I can see a dead fish floating on the surface.
Oh. That makes me sad.
I was eating a Burger King chicken sandwich, so
Yummy.
open that.
This draft screen makes an ideal hiding place.
Ooh, this is
As
where
the
the guy
theft was
hid.
committed at night, I conclude that the thief hid himself behind the draft screen and waited until he was alone in the room.
Why would no one look behind the draft screen?
Well, he hid there before he committed the crime.
That makes sense.
Strange. There aren't any prints. Yet I'm sure that the thief hid here.
Hey, Jill, if Jeremy Renner is taking a jog, is he a Jeremy Runner?
Yeah.
I just thought of that. I thought you'd want to be in on the joke.
When the servants arrived at the door, having been alerted by the bell, they saw evidence of the theft and the fire, but they didn't see the thief.
This door is very hard to force. The Marquis is the only person to have the key. The thief could not get out through here until eventually, when the door was opened by the servants.
How'd he get in here in the first place, I wonder?
And how'd he get out without them seeing him?
Yeah.
That's the mystery.
What do you think, Holmes?
Let us search the room before the police get here. We might throw some light onto all this.
Okay, thought we already did that.
Well, I guess we have to look around a little more. What about this lady? Not enough boobage.
Flat-chested.
Too flat-chested, too flat-assed.
Very clearly not a symbol of fertility. Watson, get down on your knees, pucker up, double cheek up, and be a symbol of fertility for me, please.
Symbol of fertility for me. It's crazy.
On your left, there was something. It was, yeah, well, right there.
Another
All
window.
the windows are locked. They've
They
not
have
been
not
forced.
been forced.
By the fireplace, there was something else on the ground.
Oh, there was?
I'm hoping the rest of the game is not this slow.
Heading towards his chosen escape route, probably the window, the thief knocked over the stool, which then caught fire.
But why didn't he try to put the fire out at once?
Oh, so he was clumsy?
Ah, Mr. Holmes, you're already here.
Good morning, Inspector. You've arrived just in time.
Scotland Yard arrives like the cavalry, always in the nick of time. Ah, but I know that satisfied expression, Mr. Holmes. Have you already solved the case?
It's possible.
We have retraced the thief's rather unusual footsteps. He is a true acrobat. But what I cannot understand is that when the servants entered the room, there was no one to be seen. An acrobat, perhaps, but an invisible one? I do not think so.
The only explanation is that the thief escaped before the servants arrived. I don't know how, but there is no other way.
Half a point for the doctor, nil for the inspector.
I'm pleased to see that you find the situation amusing, Mr. Holmes. Very well then, explain.
Dr. Watson was correct when he mentioned acrobatics, but he is mistaken about the nature of the acrobat. As for you, Baines, you're quite incorrect, as the thief was in the room when the servants entered.
Explain, for heaven's sake, Mr. Holmes.
Watson, how could a thief be missed in the middle of 8 men?
I don't know. Because he is very small? Stop teasing us, Holmes.
Exactly, because he is small and remarkably agile.
You're thinking of a monkey?
And a trained monkey at that, without a doubt, a Leontopithecus rosalia from Central America.
Sherlock, we don't call them that anymore.
Hidden inside the room for several hours, calmly awaiting the signal from his master. Once night had fallen and the room was empty, a high-frequency whistle alerted the monkey that it was time to begin the procedure for which he had been trained. The monkey emerged from his hiding place and used the point of a diamond to open the glass cabinet and steal the necklace. He headed across to the window by the chimney, but knocked over the stool, which in turn knocked aside the fire guard and started the fire. The frightened monkey jumped from the chimney by swinging from the bell pull, thus alerting the house servants. He then went to the window and began to use his diamond to cut a hole, but was interrupted by the staff trying to gain entry via the door, and he panicked again. He ran across the piano, scattering the music scores onto the floor, before hiding inside the chandelier, knocking over a candle.
That's why that was knocked over.
How would he think of this?
I don't know.
The servants and the Marquis entered the room, leaving the door open while they put out the fire. It was during the confusion that our agile little thief made his escape through the doorway. As simple as that.
A brilliant explanation. Bravo, Holmes.
And the necklace?
I can see it from here, my friends. It's right in front of us.
We have searched the room from top to bottom, Holmes. How were we unable to find it?
Because we paid insufficient attention to the only victim of this affair.
What victim? No one is dead?
Yes, Watson. A poor goldfish whose destiny was to die, crushed by one of the most precious necklaces in England.
The aquarium is just beneath the chandelier. I understand.
The little monkey had likely hung the necklace around its neck and lost it when he leapt from the chandelier. The jewels fell into the aquarium, where they remain now.
No
Did
one
it hit the fish in the head?
No one checked the aquarium for this?
I guess
Or did
not.
you see it pop into existence?
Yeah.
It was actually in a pocket dimension. I've pulled it out of a black hole. Here, Watson.
Bend over. Let me show you where else I can pull out of a
Marquis,
hole.
here is your necklace, intact, just a little wet.
Mr. Holmes, this brilliant demonstration does credit to your reputation.
Well, thank you so much, Marquis. Do you wish to verify the authenticity of your jewel?
No, I recognize it. I have spent many hours admiring it, you know.
Good. I will return it to its box and...
Inspector, a bank has just been held up. You must follow me at once. Orders of Scotland Yard.
What times?
Sirs, duty calls. My regards, Marquis. And well done again, Mr. Holmes.
There, the necklace is in its box. We've lost enough time here. Let's go home, Watson.
Ah, very well, as you wish. A good day to you, Marquis.
With pleasure, gentlemen. And once again, thank you.
It annoys me that they don't say marquee. Doesn't it annoy you? Or
I
no?
thought a marquee was a different thing.
I'm pretty sure it's the same thing.
I don't know. I guess I'm not sure.
Cosmo, what do you think?
I think they would have researched that.
I don't know. Maybe British people are just weird.
Well, okay, that's rude. They think the same of us when they're eating their bean paste and washed Mellingtons.
Mellingtons!
Created by their Baba on the 4th of Tushchi.
And they're
This morning's
Weetabix.
newspaper. Holmes, have you read this article about you?
It says you're a cock.
Yet, and I won't have time to,
Read it before you leave. It's outrageous.
if you insist.
Actually, Watson, your wife is the cock, because I have been having sex with you behind her back for years!
Watson, have you eaten another piece of that moldy bread I left out there for you last week?
Delicious.
Globe Explorer, Sherlock Holmes at the home of Marquis of Cunningham. The investigation is a fiasco. Yesterday, the celebrated detective Sherlock Holmes, more like Sheer Luck Holmes.
Oh,
I had that in. was invited to the manor of the Marquess of Conyngham to supply his conclusions following his investigation into the disappearance of the priceless Samoan necklace. Did you know that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson
was Samoan?
is
Yes.
Samoan? Yeah.
That means he takes claim over this necklace.
That means that Black Adam gave that guy that necklace.
True.
It should be recalled that the lady called in the detective after the police appeared flummoxed in the face of the astonishing circumstances surrounding the theft. Indeed, the valuable piece of jewelry disappeared while the door to the room in which it was displayed was locked. The alarm was raised by servants, blah, 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 blah. This doesn't really matter. Okay, the most astonishing factor is that no thief was found within the room. All exits were closed. We know that. Mr. Holmes resolved the case in the twinkling of an eye, and the jewel was recovered. I will not waste my time on the various explanations as to the disappearance because I would prefer to draw your attention, dear readers, to the last surprising developments in the case. Following the departure of Sherlock Holmes, who placed the necklace in the safe himself, the Marquis noted that the jewel was nothing but a poor copy of the original. Let it not be forgotten that the Samoan necklace delivered directly by The Rock, by Black Adam, although plain and without ornament, is unique because of the rarity of its pearls. Pearls which are found only in a small part of the lagoon of the archipelago of the same name, and to which scientists attribute their exceptional quality to the strong density of crystal of aragonite,
Yada, yada, yada.
blah, 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 by Lord Farquaad or whatever. The Marquis's grandfather, an eminent explorer, should have been part of her daughter's dowry for her marriage to the Duke of Newcastle. So, I am going to place a simple question. Should we not, in all open-mindedness, ask ourselves if the necklace was not simply and deliberately exchanged for a fake by Mr. Holmes himself? I am aware, dear readers, that the brutality of this question, without any preconceptions, may certainly shock some of you. But the facts are there, and our thoughts and judgments should not be confused with the regard which we all share for the famous detective. It is not the first time that the Globe Explorer has expressed its reservations as to Sherlock Holmes' methods.
Is this run by, like, Sherlock Holmes' equivalent to Lex Luthor?
Yeah, it's like a hater.
Yeah.
Do not forget our counter-investigation into the escape of Arsène Lupin, the Frenchman who took the malign pleasure in tarnishing the image of our royal family, and who by lucky chance managed to elude capture by Mr. Holmes. We did not hesitate to consider a tacit complicity on the part of the latter. For those who are familiar with Mr. Holmes, it is quite apparent that his character traits show more of the opportunist and brilliant usurper than that of the altruistic defender of the law. I would draw the attention of our readers to the suggestion that the description of this gentleman provided by his friend Dr. John Watson through his stories is a long way from the truth. I like how they call Watson a liar.
Yeah.
Indeed, his behavior is derisive, contemptuous, haughty, and offensive towards the police, and in particular towards Inspector Baines, replacing Inspector Lestrade, who is currently convalescent.
This is just an Inspector Baines lover, 32.
And a habitual abuser of narcotics such as heroin and cocaine. This is why, dear readers, it is important to disregard Sherlock Holmes' good reputation in order to form an objective opinion and to ask the pertinent questions. Was the necklace that Holmes found already a fake? If that was the case, why did he not mention it? And why should he insist on placing it within the safe himself? Then why'd he ask the guy to inspect it?
He did, yeah. Oh wait, I think I skipped one.
Has the detective unsavory interest, or is it a simple deceit in order to steal it? It's up to you, dear readers, to form your own opinions, but you can count upon your humble servant to continue revealing to the public the doubtful methods and motivations of one who in the future I shall not hesitate to call Sherlock Holmes the usurper. To be continued, O Farley.
I hope we meet this guy.
The ancestry of Prince Woodville recognized.
I don't think this matters.
Well, it might.
Prince
do you think
Woodville,
so?
French culinary expert and bagpipe player, might be our next king. That's not so shocking, my dear fellow.
You know exactly to which article I'm referring, Holmes. How can Farley dare to tarnish your reputation like that?
You know, Watson, that wherever glory walks, jealousy is bound to follow. As for the forgery of the necklace, I suspect that we shall soon be enlightened in this regard. Come in, Inspector Baines. The door's open.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. How did you know I was here?
You are one of our rare visitors who avoids the second-to-last step of the stairs, which creaks dreadfully. And if I add the clinking of the handcuffs at your belt, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit, Inspector?
Have you read that, Rag?
What do you want to say? The necklace?
Say that it's slander.
Yeah.
Inspector, can you explain this slander? Has the necklace of the Samoas really been replaced by a fake?
I don't know how the reporter got hold of the information, but it's true. About the necklace, of course. I wouldn't permit myself to question the integrity and honesty of Mr. Holmes.
That's right, you better not question it.
Jury? Impossible! I saw the Marquis authenticated before my very eyes, before Holmes returned it to its place.
Mr. Holmes, the Marquis believes Osmond Farley's theory. I shouldn't be surprised if the reporter isn't behind all this slander about you. He's a freelancer, well known for his explosive and subjective articles. In any case, the Marquis assures us that you were the last person to have the necklace in your hands.
Let's return to the Marquis's house, Holmes. I'm sure that we'll have no trouble in taking apart this theory.
It is unnecessary. Such allegations collapse on their own, like one of Mrs. Hudson's soufflés. Let us leave the police to solve this problem and turn our attention to the matters in hand.
Perhaps you are right, Holmes.
I think he was disappointed because he wanted Holmes to solve it for him again. Don't you?
Mm-hmm. Do you want to eat?
Yeah, but don't you want to ask about the necklace first?
Well, I want to get our food.
Okay, you want to go get it first?
Yeah, will you come with?
Cosmo is my favorite guy, he's so round. Cosmo is my favorite guy, he is so round and cute.
Inspector, I assume that you have the fake necklace with you. It's why you're here. Your superiors would like me to examine it.
Indeed. They would like you to confirm or deny putting this fake in the box.
Can't that wait? I must go to the house of Lord Peregrine Maitland, the Bishop of Knightsbridge.
Why did he want it to wait when you just asked him if he wanted him to do it? Do you think Sherlock Holmes is on the spectrum?
Probably, yeah.
I kind of think he is.
And the Marchioness?
She is beside herself. Without the necklace, her marriage is compromised. It is the principal item of the young woman's dowry.
What a lovely marriage.
Yeah, I don't want to marry you if you're poor.
Yeah, what the hell?
Dumb bitch.
Holmes, forgive me for insisting, but don't you want to examine the fake jewelry?
Watson, I have an appointment, and it's out of the question that I arrive late.
It will only take you a couple of minutes. You really must quell the suspicions put forward in this appalling article. If you will allow me, Inspector?
Be my guest.
Very well.
Yeah, why was he so against it?
That is odd.